And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rockland, California for today's game between your Sierra College Wolverines taking on the visiting Laney College Eagles. In just a few minutes, we will have our official introductions. Let me introduce to you the starting batting order for the Laney College Eagles. Leading off for the Eagles, number 8, second baseman Kane Moody. Batting second, number 2, center fielder Ethan Long. Batting 3, number 24, catcher Marcus Money. Batting fourth, number 5, third baseman Michael Gormley Jr. And batting fifth, number 10, right fielder Matt Pontus. Batting sixth, number 22, first baseman Josh Fairchild. Batting seventh, number 19, left fielder Jaden Gilbert. Batting eighth, number 30, designated hitter Cesar Arguello. And batting ninth, number 4, shortstop D. Orta. On the mound for the Eagles, number 15, Ben Seitz. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to let your family and friends know today's game is being live streamed on YouTube, and so you can follow along with your family and friends wherever they may be. Let them know, come on out to the ballpark, bring a jacket, or sit at home and you can watch on YouTube in your car, listen along, wherever you are. Sierra College Baseball on YouTube, or find us on social media via Twitter or Instagram. Just a couple of minutes away from the introduction of your Sierra College Wolverines and our national anthem. And for those of you joining us at home or wherever you are on the live stream, we welcome you to Rockland. Sunny, beautiful Rockland with some clouds in the distance. But make no mistake, skies look beautiful, but it is cold out there. The wind is biting, and that flag yesterday was blowing right towards us from center in. And today it's just the opposite. The flag is blowing straight out, going to the outfield. If you look at it blowing from left to right, it's headed really for that big 8 sign in center right. And now actually blowing straight out in the center field towards the 375 sign here in Rockland. I'm Willie Preston, your public address announcer, and sitting in with you on the PA. Well, those joining us online, wanted to let you know we do have a couple more games scheduled this week. Of course, today's is at 2. We're just a couple of minutes away from it. But Friday, Wolverines are playing right here at home, taking on Yuba College. It was originally scheduled for a 2 p.m. That's been moved up, so it will now be a 1 p.m. start on Friday against Yuba College. And Saturday, your Wolverines return home to take on Las Madonnas College. That is also a 1 p.m. start. Both games this weekend, 1 p.m. start, and we will be live streaming both. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the umpires and managers to the field for the meeting at home plate. And we are just about ready to introduce the starting lineup for your Wolverines. And now let's introduce your Sierra College Wolverines. Leading off for Sierra College, number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. Batting second, number 23, designated hitter Zach Chamiso. Batting third, number 19, right fielder Alex Johnson. Batting fourth, number 16, first baseman Josh Hardiman. Batting fifth, number 21, your catcher Clayton Coates. Batting sixth, number 27, center fielder Jason Harris. Batting seventh, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. Batting eighth, number 4, second baseman Dylan Wells. And batting ninth, number 6, shortstop Masayuki Kashima. And on the mound for your Wolverines, number 35, Caden Hunter. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats facing the flag, flying proudly in left field as we honor our nation with the national anthem. Well, once again, baseball fans, we appreciate you joining us here on YouTube for today's great game featuring your Sierra College Wolverines taking on the visiting Laney College Eagles out of Oakland. It's a beautiful day in Rockland, a little breeze, and it is brisk. Kind of bites right through you, one of those type of breezes. So we will see. Wind is absolutely opposite of what it was, where it was blowing in. Today it's blowing out and into center left. So it should make it a little bit different. Joined here once again with our scoreboard guy, TJ. He is in the house. Justin Reddy came right out of class, another awesome Sierra College student, and he's running the board and might be joining us today on the broadcast. So if you are ready, maybe catch some up-and-coming talent in the sports and media industry. That's where he is headed. So be joining us for a little bit of play-by-play in the middle of the game. Caden Hunter on the mound for your Wolverines out of Granite Bay High School. Granite Bay on the way to Folsom Lake. Caden has already seen some action. But let's go ahead and get this one started here. Leading off for the Eagles, number 8, second baseman Cade Moody. Once again, Caden Hunter, 1 win already, 2 games started, 4 appearances overall. He has come in relief several times. Eight innings pitched. And that first pitch comes at 2:05. One and one to Kane Moody, the second baseman for Laney. Big swing and a miss, 1 and 2. Kane 6'2", and he looks every bit of it. He's almost kind of hunched over there at the plate. 6'2", 165 out of San Francisco. And that one kind of pops up out of Clayton Coates' glove. Coates, I think, making his first start. He has appeared in several games for the Wolverines, but the first one I've seen him start here in Rockland. Transferred back from Sac City College, back to Sierra. He's out of Lincoln, so another Zebra on the team. Had a great season in summer ball, so happy to see him with the Wolverines. Has potential to be a big hitter there. So, and there's strike 3, Kane Moody. Now batting, number 2, center fielder Ethan Wong. So Wong coming to the plate, 6'0", 175 out of Albany. Looks at that first strike come in on the outer edge. 0-1 with the 1 out. Hunter just missing the outside edge on that pitch, evening up the count. And you'll look at Hunter's delivery. He's got a lot of different looks. The leg, the timing, kind of changes it up. Big swing and a miss, evening up the count at 2-2. Well, you can't see the people's hair today, but if you were looking at the hair in the stands, you would see exactly how strong that wind is. There are some of the women, it's just blowing like straight up and over and kind of moving around on them. Full count now to Ethan Wong, and he looks at that one outside, and he'll take a free base. Now batting, number 24, catcher Marcus Money. Marcus Money, 6'2", 200-pound catcher out of Oakley, Freedom High School. And umpire says he went on that one. Money pops that one up off to the right, but it looks like it's going to go over the fence into the soccer field here at Sierra. Again, the soccer field just over the right field fence. One and two, the umpire says, is the count. Being kind of stingy with flashing the count to me. So I want to make sure I know what it is. And the runner takes off. Coates with the quick throw. Massa comes over from short. And that one gets away. Let's see if the runner sticks. Third. A couple of errant plays there in the field. And so guys are going to come out and have a little talk. I think that Coach Evo is coming out and having a conversation saying, hey, did the batter get in the way of the catcher who was trying to make the throw? And when Coates popped up, he was like going right over the top of the batter who was still standing over the plate. Nothing doing. And we have a runner at third now. Again, 2-2 the count, one out. To Marcus Money, the catcher. Guy who knows what it's like to be trying to make a throw, and that one popped up into left field. Phoenix Casillas makes the grab, throws in, but Wong already on his way in, and so that's going to score one for Laney. Now batting number 5, third baseman Michael Gormley. Strike one to Gormley after the sac fly, putting Laney on the board first. Nice pitch, little movement there. Strike 2. So the one walk and a couple of errors. Laney is on the board, and Gormley swings, fouls that one up, over, off to the right. Did not see it come down. I think he was headed for the football field. 1-2, 2 outs. Big swing and another K. That will end the first, but not before. Laney takes the early lead in Rockland. Leading off for your Wolverines, number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. So Casillas leading things off for the Wolverines in the bottom of the first. And first pitch from Ben Seitz, a strike. Casillas been the leadoff man most of the season. Fouls that one back to the net. And the on-deck batter, Zach Chamiso, picks it up. Chamiso taking over the DH spot today, gets the day off in the field. Zach has started, I believe, every game at short so far. Coach wanted to put in Masa Kawashima today. Ed Shorten, who's been Chamiso's backup. So Kawashima gets the start, and he'll be the number 9 batter, but Zach's still in the lineup, being the lead hitter for the Wolverines. And first baseman drops it, and so Casillas safe. And it looks like coach coming out and having a little discussion, saying, "What's up?" He's wondering if the base runner perhaps interfered with the player, or is he just wondering if the player is okay? What's happening here? First baseman Josh Fairchild is having a conversation. He's not even bothering talking with the umpires. So okay, is that interference or not? Umpire not having a question. So okay. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 23, designated hitter, Zach Chamiso. Oh. Don't do that to me. All right, so Chamiso comes to the plate, the luxury of having a base runner at first. And his right fielder, Alex Johnson, right behind him, on deck. Chamiso once again out of Lincoln High School. Shout out to the Zebras. Drops down the bat, showing a bunt. Third baseman dropping in, and Seitz having no piece of that. He's going to throw to first. Once again, Zach's going to show the bunt. Pulls it back right at the end. Catcher makes a quick throw and punches out Casillas at second. Nice throw. It was close. It was close. So once again, Chamiso, really one of the leading batters here on the team. Go ahead and swing at this one. 2-0 the count, 1 out after the runner caught stealing, and that'll be strike 1, 2-1. Ball down in the dirt, getting away from Money, the catcher, Marcus Money. And with that, Chamiso's going to go ahead and take his base. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 19, Alex Johnson. Ball 1 to Alex Johnson at Granite Bay High School, as with Caden Hunter, the pitcher today. And that one catches the outer edge, the umpire says. Johnson, big double yesterday, it was a 2 RBI double that put Sierra out in front over yesterday's opponent, who they were playing Chabot College out of Hayward. And Chabot able to come back in the 9th and take that one, putting up 4 runs in the 9th. Really a game that was all but over, and Chabot didn't think so. They came back and took that. Pitch well outside and low. Sight's looking at Chamiso over there on first. And Johnson pops that one up high, deep to the wall, and it hits the wall, bounces off the wall. The left fielder, Jaden Gilbert, comes over to grab it, but not before Chamiso scores. Coming all the way from first, and it is tied here in Rockland. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 16, first baseman, Josh Hardiman. Pitch was high and just gets over Money's glove all the way back to the wall. Johnson stays at third. 3 balls, no strikes. And that one down in the dirt. Josh Hardiman going to take a walk. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 21, catcher Clayton Coates. So Hardiman takes off right off the bat, steals second. And so now Coates, the catcher, at the plate with runners at second and third, 1 out. Another good scoring opportunity for the Wolverines, and that pitch from Seitz outside. 2-0. And he has the power hitting center fielder right behind him, Jason Harris. That pitch again misses outside. Seitz keeps throwing the same pitch and same result, 3-0. And that one's going to find the outer edge. Three and one with 1 out, 2 runners on. Ben Seitz trying to control the damage for Laney here. And Clayton Coates is going to take his base, leaving a bases loaded opportunity. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 27, center fielder Jason Harris. And it looks like Money's going to go out and have a talk with Seitz. See if he could disrupt Harris just a little bit and have a conversation. You got one out. What are you going to do? Bases loaded. It's an opportunity for a double play. Harris does have power. You got one out, and Seitz has been throwing a lot of balls outside. Jack Wise, the third baseman, another good hitter for the Wolverines. Also has some power, so you're not really running into any batters lacking the talent here, folks. So conversation over. Jason Harris walks back to the plate. Sees those three white jerseys on base and a great opportunity for Sierra. First pitch from Seitz, once again outside. And I don't see anybody warming up in the bullpen for Laney. Seitz just can't get it dialed in right now. That one a little bit more inside, obviously too low. Flag still blowing almost straight in. A little right to left maybe. Harris turned on that. Ball kind of got through. Be a foul. Two and one. One out. Bases loaded for the Wolverines here in the bottom of the first. Harris turned on that one. He was looking for something big. Count even up, 2-2. Another big swing from Jason Harris, and that will be the final one as he has a seat. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. So Jack Wise, who returns as third baseman. Whoa, and that one just got away from Seitz, floated up. And Alex Johnson wastes no time. He gets in. Tough time for an error like that. It was never a good time, but bases loaded is especially tough. So now runners at second and third. And Wise cut that one. Got right through Seitz. Sierra leading this one 2-1 in the bottom of the first. Two outs. And nice pitch from Ben Seitz. 1-2. Got the second baseman, Dylan Wells, on deck for Sierra. And that pitch falls off. Outside, 2-2. Oh, that one right at the feet, gets away. Catcher comes back and makes the throw, trying to catch Clayton Coates at second. Coates thought Hardiman was in, so he was on his way to third and kind of stopped halfway between the bases, made the way back in time. And the strikeout is delivered. That will end the first. Wolverines lead 2-1. All right, we are back and ready to start the second up in Rockland. Laney scored early. Sierra responded and took the lead. Leading off the second for Laney, number 10, right fielder Matt Pontus. Well, at least I think that's the Portuguese. I'm not sure exactly what he is. I know I'm Portuguese, and that's how it should be Pontus. 0-2 the count to Matt. Let's put it that way. Right fielder for Laney College, and he pops that one up off to the right, and it looks like it's going to drop right there in the Sierra bullpen. Whoever was warming up just got a surprise. Big swing and a miss, and Pontus goes down swinging. Now batting for the Eagles, number 22, first baseman Josh Fairchild. Strike one to Fairchild. 200 batter on the season. And that one low and away. 87. Thank you, TJ. Caught a glimpse of the radar gun here. That one brings it back in for the strike. 1-2. One out, nobody on. Fairchild, the second batter of this second inning, tips that back to the net. Count remains 1-2. And another swing and a miss. That'll be the second out. Now batting, number 19, left fielder Jaden Gilbert. So Caden Hunter, looking at the score sheet here, 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts in 6 batters. Delivers another strike. Go figure. Hunter on fire so far today. Great to see. That one right up the middle. Second baseman Dylan Wells makes the throw just a little bit outside, and Hardiman, the ball gets away from him, and that one goes out, looks like into the bullpen there. So base runner will stop at first on the throw. E4. Now batting for the Eagles, number 30, designated hitter Cesar Arguello. Tough throw as Dylan Wells going the opposite direction there. Was not able to dial it in to Hardiman. Strike one to Arguello. Hardiman usually has been starting at third, so he's been moved over, taking over first today. Andrew Paulini, normal first baseman for the Wolverines, having a day off. That pitch outside from Hunter, evening up the count, 1-1. 2 outs, lone base runner at second. Again, if you're joining us late, action-packed first inning. Eagles got one up, but Sierra responded quickly. Off a tough inning from the pitcher, Ben Seitz. 3 walks turned out to be very costly. And the triple from the right fielder, Alex Johnson, was able to score, and then through some errors, some pass balls, Wolverines added another. And that will end the top of the second, where the Wolverines hold 2-1. Wanted to remind you folks, we have a couple games coming up this weekend, so make sure to join us on the live stream. Wolverines take on Yuba College. Yuba was here for a scrimmage earlier, very first action at home this season, but it was a scrimmage, and so this one will take place game format. It is a 1 p.m. start on Friday, taking on the Yuba College 49ers. And then Los Medanos comes to town, also a 1 p.m. start. Please take note. Yeah, the Yuba College game Friday was scheduled for 2. It shows up at 2 on the schedules, but it is has been moved up to a 1 p.m. start on Friday. Sierra College hosting a crab feed Friday night. So we will be at that, chowing down on the crab, thus the earlier start. Leading off for your Wolverines, number 4, second baseman Dylan Wells. First pitch to Wells inside as he pulls back out of the way. Ball 1. Wells turns on that, hits that one hard into left, going to the corner. It's gone! Dylan Wells, unbelievable. Home run, Dylan Wells. Absolutely fantastic. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 6, shortstop Masayuki Kawashima. Two balls to Masa and make that 3. Sure if you got a little rattled on that one, but there's a strike. Now, if you look at Dylan Wells, 5'9", 160, and he looks 5'9", 160 out of Del Campo High School. You wouldn't think he's your average power hitter, but he got a hold of that one. And Kawashima taking 2, got some speed, and he says, I got this, no problem. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. So a home run and then a double. Showing some power at the bottom of the lineup as we return back to the leadoff man today for the Wolverines, Phoenix Casillas. Sides having none of that. I'm just going to deal a strike right here. Pulls it back in after a rough run through the batting order. 3 walks, first time through the batting order. Plus the home run, triple, double. Sides has his hands full, throws back to second. Kawashima not going anywhere. I mean, after all that attention from the home run, you got to give it up to Masa, too, who just crushed that one. This is a solid hit himself. Getting 2 out of that. Swing from Casillas, kind of reaching for it with the strike. 0-2 to Phoenix Casillas. Phoenix reached on the throwing error in the first, and then throwing out, stealing second. He would like a little payback here and to get on base. Throwing error. It was a catching error at first. I shouldn't say that. And that is a K. So Phoenix will have a C. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 23, designated hitter Zach Chamiso. It's throws, pitch a little low for ball 1. Zach was walked in his first shot up, and he scored the first run for the Wolverines. Big triple from Alex Johnson, who sits on deck. That pitch well outside for ball 2. 2-0, 1 out. Lone runner, second base. Pitch goes high for ball 3. And again, nobody in the bullpen for the Eagles. Seitz has a lot of power. You can see the velocity in his pitch, but they're not finding the strike zone. That one did. Three and one now with 1 out. Zach, turn on that. It popped up and over, coming back, and it drops just behind the dugout of the Wolverines. Takes us to the full count. Little two-hopper, and it is going to take a hard bounce. Ball gets away from the pitcher as the first baseman tosses it back. And so since he throws it back, Massa is able to score. So he scores the run. Wolverines jump to a 4-1 lead. Now batting for Sierra College, number 19, right fielder Alex Johnson. And Zach takes off for second. He is safe, gets underneath the tag. It was a good throw, a little bit behind. In a good spot. Zach came in really low on that slide. He was watching that ball come in. And Alex Johnson there at the plate, 1-0 with 1 out. And Zach Chamiso at second, the lone runner for the Wolverines. Alex pops that one in front of the right fielder or the left fielder who bobbles it. He goes back. Jaden Gilbert finally picks up the ball, makes the throw. Cut off there by the shortstop, D. Orta. Stops it, and Alex Johnson is, yes, indeed, with his second triple of the day. Thanks to the bobble from the left fielder. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 16, first baseman Josh Hardiman. And that nice solid hit, the gap between short and third. And Hardiman is going to be on first, and he will score Alex Johnson from third. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 21, catcher Clayton Coates. Coates hits the heck out of that one, tosses it up. Unbelievable. Another home run, this time from Clayton Coates. Just stopped and watched as it flew once again left field. Beautiful hit and amazing hit from Clayton Coates, who showed a lot of power in fall ball too. Just impressing Sierra College staff. And the Wolverines lead 8-1. And we're going to have a talk. Pitcher and catcher having a conversation there. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 27, center fielder Jason Harris. Trying to take the edge off there. Harris walking up. And so we're back to action. 8-1, the Sierra lead here in the bottom of the second inning. And Harris grabs a hold of that one. It was going left, but a little too far left. And so it will be over the visitor bullpen. And so it's an 0-1 count to Jason Harris with one out. Having a conversation there. He's relaxing. Hold on. Let me back out. Somebody picking up, kind of ran out of the bullpen and then running back in. You can't really see it on the camera, but there's a fence that jets out along the third baseline, kind of coming up close. And Harris takes a swing on that for strike two. That fence that jets out, kind of protecting the bullpen from the field, kind of shields us from seeing what's happening in the corner on that third baseline going down to the fence. But they have no direct access from the dugout to the bullpen, so they have to kind of run out, and different officials will stop play when somebody's running. Harris takes the swing and goes down for the K. Now batting, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. Strike one from Ben Seitz. And Wise just pops that one up, drops it in front of the center fielder, and he's going to get the base hit. Now batting for Sierra College, number 4, second baseman Dylan Wells. And so Wells, who came up in the last inning, or excuse me, led this inning off with the huge with the huge home run. Yeah, it was this inning. We have come back to the beginning of the order for this inning. Wells led this thing off with a huge solo home run. Then he had a double right behind him from Masa Kawashima, who is on deck now. 2 outs and base runner at first. And Wells just pops that up, and the pitcher comes out himself and is able to tag out Wells for the 3rd out of the 2nd inning. Wolverines lead this one 8-1. So getting ready to start the 3rd inning here in Rockland as the Wolverines lead this one 8-1. And we're going to see for the first time the number 9 batter for the Laney College Eagles. Now batting for Laney, number 4, shortstop D. Orta. Oh! And that one gets away from Hunter right in the back of Orta. So he is going to feel that one out. Stretch that out a little bit. That is going to sting. Now batting for Laney, number 8, second baseman Kane Moody. And looks like we're going to have a timeout as base coach comes over and is going to have a talk with D. D is really, it's looking kind of tough there. Saying, hey, are you all right? I mean, that was a tough hit. Hard ball taken to the back is tough every single time, but he was definitely reacting. In fact, even the Sierra trainer kind of walked out. It's just verifying, hey, do you want to have us take a look at it? Maybe not. Okay, so the base coach is going to walk back. Just walking slow, giving D some time, kind of stretch that thing out. And so Kane Moody, once again, number 1 batter in the batting order today for Laney. Gets his 2nd at-bat. Goes to 3rd, from 3rd to 2nd, back to 1st for the double play. Now batting, number 2, center fielder Ethan Wong. Grounder into the double play, and first pitch looks like a little low and outside. That'll be ball one. Again, second time up for Wong. He was walked in the first inning and actually provided the first run as he came in off the sac fly from Marcus Money, who is on deck for Laney. Batter asked for some little time. Umpire says, sure, no problem. Another pitch, just a beautiful pitch. Looks a little bit low. 3-1. Did you see that on the radar gun, TJ? That was 84, he says. And he is going to take the walk to first. Now batting number 24, catcher Marcus Money. And so, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I am the PA announcer here too, so you're going to hear a slightly more emphatic voice when I'm on the mic introducing the players. You will hear that. It's going to sound a little different. Feels weird to me. Marcus fouls that one off back to his own dugout. Kind of grounds it in there, and he has a lone runner at first, but 2 outs. Again, he had the sac fly that brought in the first run and only run for Laney. And that ball that gets past Clayton Coates, the catcher for Sierra, is going to allow the base runner to advance to second. Again, turned on that one, and it's going to go into the fence, guarding the field and the bullpen. 1-2 the count, 2 outs, base runner at second. Hayden looks back, or Hunter looks back. And yes, indeed, umpire says he went. That's a strike. Wolverines hold it 8-1. Fans, parents walking in, jackets, blankets, hoods, you name it, anything to try and keep the wind away. It is chilly, beautiful sunshine, but that wind is just kind of biting through everything today. Ben Seitz, the starting pitcher for Laney, returns to the mound. Still no one warming up for either team. A couple people just walking around the bullpen, but nothing, no real stretching or throwing. So both starting pitchers are still in this one. Number 9 batter Masayuki Kawashima will be leading things off for the Wolverines, followed by Phoenix Casillas and Zach Chamiso. Then Kawashima had a big double. His first at-bat came in right after that home run. And another great hit. Leading off for your Wolverines, number 6, shortstop Asayuki Kashima. Masa looks at that first one, strike one. And swings on that one, strike two. Masa comes from Tokyo, Japan. Several players from Japan have come to Sierra over the last several years to play ball here. Quality players. One and two the count. And I understand he also has family here today too that have made the trip. So that is cool. Great experience. 2-2, no outs. Cuts on that one. It's going to the second baseman. Makes the throw in time for the 4-3 out. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 18, left fielder, Phoenix Casillas. Casillas pops that one up into right field, and the fielder doesn't even hardly have to move. And he gets the fly out. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 23, designated hitter, Zach Chamiso. First pitch to Chamiso, backs him up off the plate as it was heading for his ankles. That one to the other side for ball two. Two and one now to Zach Chamiso. Hits that one also to the second baseman, makes the throw once again for the second 4-3 out of the inning. And so we're heading to the fourth. Wolverines lead 8-1.
One game like this, one game.
Leading off for the Eagles, number 5, third baseman Michael Gormley. didn't even write it down. Let's see. And that throw, well outside. Hartman reached for it, and umpire says he was away. So he will reach. Now batting number 10, right fielder Matt Pontus. Hunter, once again, the starting pitcher for Sierra, remains on the mound. In this fourth inning of work. And that first pitch, I'm guessing, was a little high. I mean, it looked pretty darn good from this angle, but then again, I'm kind of high up myself, so. Hunter, once again, tossing over to first. So Pontus struck out first time up. That pitch well outside. And there's strike one. 2-1 the count to Matt Pontus. 167 batter on the season. Three and one the count to Pontus. Not able to dial that one in. Going to give Pontus a free base. And coach coming in, going to have a little conversation with him and say, hey, you just walked a 167 batter. We need to forget about the runner and focus on the pitching. I couldn't read his lips exactly, but I'm guessing that's probably what he said. Something to that effect. First baseman Josh Fairchild coming up to the plate now. He struck out last time up as well. Fairchild, who was a 200 batter. So should be largely the same game plan, although you do have two runners on, no outs. Now batting, number 22, first baseman Josh Fairchild. That one on the outside edge for the strike. 0-1. Fairchild, another big swing there. 0-2. That one well outside. Bounces off the glove, but the runner decides I'm not going anywhere. Coates was just about on top of it anyways, so wasn't going to be enough time to reach third. So 1-2 the count to Josh Fairchild, first baseman for the Eagles there at the plate. Who pops that one up and into the bullpen for the Eagles. pops that grounder to the second baseman, makes the throw to short. And a 1 and a 2. Grounder into double play. Now batting, number 19, left fielder Jaden Gilbert. And that one catches that outer edge for strike 1 to Jaden Gilbert after that beautiful double play. Lone base runner for Laney, third base. But 2 outs and now 2 strikes. Laney looking for the opportunity to try and close the gap. Fouls that one up off to the right. And that one's headed for the softball field, where the softball team is practicing. So the white ball amongst all of the yellow balls, the yellow softballs, probably stick out. 0-2 the count. And once again, fouls that one, except that one goes right back into the net, hitting the pole, and bounces back to the pitcher. Umpire says, hey, let me see that thing. It just bounced off that pole pretty hard. Is that thing okay? All right, here we go. 0-2 the count, 2 outs. Runner at third. Oh, what's the foul count now? 4?
4 foul balls.
4 foul balls, I think, so far.
Right. All in the same.
If you're keeping track at home. That one grounds right over the pitcher's head. Massa is going to come over from short, make the throw to first. Jams up Hardiman, and he's going to run back, get a hold of the ball. So again, some throwing complications there, and the runner is able to not only reach but advance. Now batting number 30, designated hitter Cesar Arguello. And that grounder goes to Massa, who makes the throw to first. Hardiman unable to catch that ball there at first, and it allows the runner to score. Another costly catching error, and Laney has 2 up on the board that they didn't have at the start of the inning. Now batting number 4, shortstop D. Orta. Orta fouls that one off to the right. 0-2, 2 outs. Wise makes the stop. Throw from third. Right on target. Hardiman grabs it. And so the 5-3 out. Sierra holds the lead 8-3, but Laney creeping up. Sorry about that. Not. What's going on? All right, folks, I'm getting my technical issues worked out here. So I'm juggling buttons. 1-1 the count to Alex Johnson. Here in the bottom of the fourth. Wolverines lead 8-3. Laney added 2 here in the top of the fourth. And Johnson, who has 2 triple opportunities or 2 triples already. I think that second one was kind of a double +1 off of a bobble. And that one's outside. Alex Johnson's going to take first base. Now batting for Sierra College, number 16, Josh Hardiman. So Hardiman comes up with the Alex Johnson. Ooh. Quick throw over to first, and Johnson was kind of caught. He dove down. He was safe. Got there off the walk, and Ben Seitz wants a little payback. Been giving up a lot of walks. So here's Josh Hardiman, the first baseman today. There's a walk and a single. Quick throw over to first. And the howl of the wind is something you could definitely hear even inside the booth with most of the windows closed. but it is just a biting wind. And once again, Alex Johnson's in the dirt as he keeps diving back to first. I've lost count. TJ, how many throwbacks do we have so far to first?
That would be either 3 or 4.
3, 4. Yeah, I'm thinking at least 4. Make that 5. As Johnson begins to lead off. It's a battle of wills. I don't know if Johnson was thinking of stealing before, but he might be now. And throw from Sides. Johnson with the quick run to second. Shortstop not even able to make the toss in time to second. Johnson was already there. Has to make the throw back to first for the out. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 21, catcher Clayton Coates. So Coates returns to the plate where the site of the carnage came in the last inning. His huge home run blast into left. No doubter as he just stopped and watched as it flew. 2 RBI. See strike 1. Lone runner at second base with 1 out. And Sites deals, catches the inside edge of the plate for strike 2. Nope. Softball, but not baseball. One and 2 now to Clayton Coates. Sites looks in and deals outside. 2 and 2. Coates batting .273 on the year before today. Three and 2 now to Clayton Coates. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Wolverines leading this at 8-3. Coates wanting the opportunity for his second home run of the day. And that one not even in the strike zone, so he will walk to first. Now batting for Sierra College, number 27, Jason Harris. And we have the manager walking out. Looks like we may be due for a pitching change as Harris returns to the dugout. Nope. I don't see him pointing to the dugout. He's just having a little conversation with Sides. And so Sights remains on the hill. And now batting for Sierra College, number 27, center fielder Jason Harris. So 1-0 to Jason Harris. And that pitch out catches the outer edge. The umpire says 1-1 with 1 out. Harris takes a big swing at that one. 1-2. Sights still very distracted with Alex Johnson's base running. Looking back to him at second, but now deals to Harris, who pops this one up into shallow right. And, the right fielder, Matt Pontus, drops it. And it looks like the coach is coming back out, and this could be it for Ben Sights. Yes, indeed. Got a new arm coming in from the bullpen. And Sights is going to have a seat. Looks like number 12 for Laney. Now on the mound for Laney College, number 12, Antonio Vasquez. So Vasquez, 5'9", 155 out of Concord, Ignacio Valley High School. .2 innings of work in 4 appearances. Got a 7.04 ERA, so we'll see how Antonio does. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. So bases loaded opportunity for the Wolverines with Jack Wise coming to the plate. One out. And a new pitcher on the mound. That first pitch gets away, but everybody stays put. Tough spot for Vasquez. But base is loaded, so there's the opportunity for the double play. Of course, the big hitting number 8 batter, Dylan Wells, who had the first bomb of the day, he is on deck. And that pitch outside for Antonio Vasquez. Jack Wise in his second year for Sierra out of Reno, Nevada, Bishop Manock High School. Third baseman, also has some pitching experience now this year. And that one is going to fly into the Sierra bullpen. So Vasquez comes back to the mound. 1-2 the count, 1 out, bases loaded to Jack Wise. Got a single his last time up. Struck out the first time. That pitch well outside to even up the count, 2-2. Wise hits that one center left, and it is going back to the fence. Gone. Wow. Grand slam, Jack Wise. Now batting for the Wolverines, Dylan Wells. And if there was a nail in the coffin, that could be it. Grand slam. And we're only in the fourth. Wells pops this one up into right. And it looks like the second baseman went back. If I'm correct, yeah, the second baseman, Kane Moody, was the one that went back and grabbed that as he was jumping back into right field. Now batting for the Wolverines, Masayuki Kawashima. One and one to Kawashima with 2 outs. Hits that little grounder right to the second baseman, but it bounces out of the gloves. So it was a dive. Nice little hit there for Masa. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. Nice pitch from Vasquez down the middle. Casillas watches it all the way in. Throw over to first. Look at Amasa, but he has no problem jumping back. Back at the top of the order for the Wolverines. This is Phoenix Casillas' fourth at-bat of the day. Reached on an error, struck out, and then flew out to right field in his last effort. Zach Chamiso, the DH today, is on deck. And that one popped up, fouled back to the right side, headed back towards the softball field. And once again, another one up off to the right, back towards the softball field. That one catches the inside edge, and that will be strike three, bringing the fourth to the end. I'm going to go ahead and turn things over in the fifth to our scoreboard man, TJ. He is going to be getting in some work once again as he breaks in the play-by-play action. So, TJ, take it away.
All right, and here we are ready to start off the top of the fifth today. Coming up to the plate, we got number 8, Kane Moody, trying to get his first hit of the day. And that's going to be a solid hit in the middle of center field, and left's going to have a nice landing. Get him a nice double to start off this inning. Who knows? Maybe that's the fire that Laney needs to get this game started. Well, to get back in this game.
Now batting number 2, center fielder Ethan Wong.
And coming up to the plate now, we have Ethan Wong, number 2. His last at bat, he got walked. Hopefully, he can get on base 2. That pitch is going to have some nice movement to go right down the middle there. Bring us the count to 0-1. Going to be a little outside there. Bring the count to 1-1. Got one man on second, top of the fifth. Still Wolverines up by 9. And he's going to get hit by a pitch, giving him a free base there. That's the second hit. Yeah, around the second hit by a pitch today for Sierra.
For catcher Marcus Money.
Now we got number 24, Marcus Money. We've had some nice nicknames here in the last few games. I think last game the man's name was Hawk Hill. Now we got Marcus Money. That was going to be a strike. His bat got a little out there. Marcus Money, the catcher. He was actually the one who got hit by a pitch last inning. That one's going to be fouled into the Sierra dugout there, bringing the count to 0-2. And we got a lot of watching by Hunter, watching that second base right there, making sure no one gets away. And that big swing is going to be a strike number 3, bringing us the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Number 5, third baseman, Michael Gormley.
Now coming up to the plate, we got number 5, Michael Gormley. Trying to join his other teammates. That one's going to be outside, bringing the first ball of his hit. Wind still being a factor, it's kind of going at our backs right now into the player's face. That big swing is going to be a strike. The air's kind of crisp, though. You know, it's a Valentine's Day air. Got the nice love in the air. Looks like Sierra's loving to hit the ball today. That one's going to be a strike. Where else would you rather be than watching this Sierra baseball game on Valentine's Day? That one's going to be fouled off, giving him another chance at the plate. That one's going to be way outside, even in the count to 2-2. And pitcher's going to take a little breather there for the next pitch. Still watching that second base, making sure there's no stealing opportunities. And that one's going to be just a little outside there on the curveball, bringing the count to 3-2, full count. That's going to be a nice solid contact. Get him out at first, and the ball's just going to take a bounce there, get him, and that will be 3 outs. A nice double play by Sierra to end out the top of the 5th. And now we'll see what they do when they get to hit, bringing us to the bottom of the 5th. We'll up with 4. Oh, yeah.
What did you do last time up?
Oh, what did we do?
No, what did Zach do in his last at bat?
Zach got out with a grounder. All right, and now starting the batting for Sierra at the bottom of the fifth, we got Zach Chamizo coming in, one of the best hitters on Sierra.
For your Wolverines, number 23, designated hitter Zach Chamizo.
Just a designated hitter today. Guess they're going to give him a break. You know, he's been putting a lot of work in at that second base spot. First pitch is just going to be a little out there, bringing us to the first ball. That swing is going to get right in between the first and second baseman, giving him the base. His second hit of the day. Third time being on base, though.
College, number 19, right fielder Alex Johnson.
Now coming up to the plate, we got number 19, Alex Johnson, who has hit 3 triples today. Or 2 triples, I apologize. 2 triples today. And let's see if he can copy and paste. First pitch there is going to be a ball. That was going to be right outside, but just inside enough for the strike, bringing the count to 1-1. That one's going to be fouled up into the bullpen, it looks like. Count's going to be 1-2. One man on base. Sierra still leads by 9. He's going to swing at that one, give us the first out of this Sierra batting in the bottom of the 5th.
Pitching for the Wolverines, number 9, Christopher Lopez.
And we have a new hitter coming in for Hardeman. We have Christopher Lopez, number 9, giving Hardeman a break. Hardeman's had a great hitting games the past 2-3 games. That one's going to be outside for the ball. High and outside, that's going to be another ball. And that one's going to be low. Another ball, bringing the count to 3-0. Still one man on base. Zach Chamizo, third time being on base this game. And that's going to be a strike there. Again, in case you just tuned in with, this is Christopher Lopez coming in. Pinch hitter. Usually Hardeman would be in here. And that's going to give him his first base. Going to be a walk.
Now batting for your Wolverines, number 21, catcher Clayton Coates.
And now coming up to the plate, we got Sierra's catcher, Clayton Coates. He's been on fire today, hitting 1 home run. He's going to see if he can do that again, but bring some of his teammates with him this time. That one's just going to be outside right corner, bringing us the first ball. And that's going to be a grounder. Can he get it to first? And he did. That'll bring us the second out for Sierra this inning. Sadly, Coach could not carry that home run energy, but next up.
Now batting for the Wolverines, number 27, Jason Harris.
Sorry for the little pause there. Had to change some things on the scoreboard, but next up, we got number 27, Jason Harris, who just got on base last inning. First time getting on base the game. That was going to be way outside there. Luckily, the catcher can keep a little track of it. Count's going to be 1-0. 2 outs with 2 people on base. That one's going to be outside. Count's going to be 2-0. That's going to be a nice hit to center field. Center fielder won't get there. He'll bring in 1, maybe 2, and he'll bring in 2 runs on that nice hit. Nice hit from Harris to bring in 2 Wolverines with him. Well,
Out for Sierra College, number 14, Jack White.
that will add an extra 2 points, having the Wolverines up by 11 at the bottom of the 5th now. That's going to be a nice strike there. That's going to be another strike, bringing the count to 0-2 now. I think Sierra's gift to their coach for Valentine's Day is the runs that they're putting up today. 14 runs in the bottom of the 5th. That's going to be a nice hit there. Reached a little bit, but I'll still get him the base, advancing another runner.
Now batting for the Wolverines, number 4, second baseman Dylan Wells.
Now, Dylan Wells back at the plate. Hit a home run his first time up. He's going to see if he can duplicate that again here. Big swing, but that's going to be his first strike. They're going to check up on him like a worried grandma at second. He's going to be safe. Counts 0-1 with 2 outs. That one's going to be barely fouled off there, bringing us to the second strike. We see a lot of big swings from Dylan Wells. He may actually be trying to recreate that home run. Antonio Vasquez is trying to get out of the inning. And that's going to be a ball. First ball, bringing the count to 1-2. Still 2 outs and 2 Wolverines on base. Gonna check back at second. And a nice grab there from the third baseman. Gonna give them the third out, taking you to the top of the sixth. That was nice. Tyler, what? What number?
Now on the mound for your Wolverines, number 36, Tyler Olson.
All right, and now coming up, sorry for the little delay there. At the plate, we got Matt Pontus with the ball one. We also have a new pitcher, Tyler Olson, number 36, coming in. Wolverines getting a fresh arm. And that's going to be a nice connection there in center field. We'll see. And that's going to get very close to the gate there. Center fielder is going to run into the fence. He's going to get 2. Was going for 3, but just going to stick with 2. And that's going to be the first hit to start off their 6th inning.
Number 22, first baseman, Josh Fairchild.
Now batting, we have Josh Fairchild, number 22, coming up. And I think they're going to check up on the center fielder there. He ran into the gate a little hard. I'm going to give him a nice checkup, make sure he's all right. And that's Jason Harris, who just went out with the injury.
Number 10, Mason Oliphant. Coming in for the Wolverines.
Coming in to replace him, we got Mason Oliphant, number 10. He's actually going to go to left field, and Phoenix Casillas is going to move to center. Wolverine's going to make a switcheroo there just to get the lineup where they want it. Hopefully Harris is fine, just has a little bruise. So still out the mount, we got Josh Fairchild. Counts 0-0 with 1 person on base. That one's going to be a little low there. Bringing the count to 1-0. That's going to be very inside there. Bringing the count to 0-2. Almost hit Fairchild. That was going to be another inside, but it's going to catch the batter's box, giving the count 2-1. Count's going to be 2-1. With that pitch, is going to bounce right to the first baseman. Josh Fairchild will get out, but Laney does have a runner on third now.
Now batting number 19, left fielder Jaden Gilbert.
Now coming to the plate, we have number 19, Jaden Gilbert. He is going to try to bring Laney home here. That first pitch is going to be outside. 1-0 the count. 1 out. And that one's going to be high in the air and into the soccer fields. Even count 1-1 there. Wynn's kind of doing all sorts of things right now. He's going to make a run for home. Will he get it? And he will not.
Oh, he got him. He got him.
Yeah, he got him.
Oh, he got him.
And he's going to get him out at home. Catcher made a great play to find that ball there before he could get there. That'll bring the second out for Laney. Count's going to be 1-1. Some nice running from the pitcher there, Tyler Olson. Big swing, but no connection. That's going to be 1-2 for the count. Another big swing, but he will not connect, bringing the third out for Laney. Still, Wolverines up by 11. Welcome back to the game here. The bottom of the sixth. Sierra still holds on to the lead by 11.
Now batting for the Wolverines, number 6, shortstop Masayuki Kashima.
Now come to play. We got Ashiyushi Kawashima. That one's going to be a little outside. Masa Kawashima there. Sorry, just had to get some clarification. And that was going to be down the middle strike. Even in the count at 1. That's going to be a nice hit to center field. Let's see if he can catch up to it. And he won't. It will bounce off the fence. He's going to go for the third. Will he get it? It looks like he will. The speed right there. Nice speed from Kawashima there to get the triple.
Pitching for the Wolverines, number 24, Andre Chacon.
And now pinch hitting for the Wolverines, we got number 24, Andre Chacon. Gonna try to follow up that nice triple there. Really got around the bases. That's gonna be a ball. Catcher, try to keep it there. If you notice, Kawashima does not have a lot of dirt on that uniform. That's because he's so fast, there's no need to slide. There's the pitch. I'm just going to roll that a ball. That's going to be 2-0. Nice hit. Just going to be foul there. Bringing the count to 2-1. See the Lions coach talking. And that pitch there is going to be another ball just outside, bringing the count to 3-1. There's a ball trying to hide there. I'm just going to call time. That's going to be a nice strike there, low and inside. Bring the count, full count, 3-2. And that's going to be a ball, giving him a free base.
Bench hitting for the Wolverines, number 32, Connor Smith.
And there's another pinch hitter for the Wolverines. We got number 32, Connor Smith. Pinch hitting for Chamizo. And he's going to hope to get a base just like the two teammates before him. Just going to check in like a thermometer there, make sure he's all right. And that first pitch is going to be a strike. Looked like there might have been right down the middle there.
Yeah, ball game right now. What's up? Huh? Oh, yeah. Let's go for it.
And that one's going to be low and outside. Even the count at 1. That one's going to be a strike. Guess it caught the outside corner there. He's going to swing on that one. It was a little low. Bringing Sierra the first out of the 6th inning.
Pinch hitting for Sierra College, number 30, Zach Jenkins.
And Sierra's going to have another pinch hitter coming in. Number 30, Zach Jenkins. He's going to try to bring in Kawashima. First pitch is going to be a ball. That pitch is going to be outside. Another ball, bringing the count to 2-0. Vasquez has his eye on the first base, making sure. That one's going to foul off into the dirt, bringing the count to 2-1. Still 2 runners on for Sierra, 1 on third and 1 on first. The wind is still doing all types of things according to the American flag wind indicator. That's going to be another ball. Count's going to be 3-1 here. Vasquez looking to get his second out of this inning. And that'll be a free base for Jenkins. And it looks like they're going to have a talk with the pitcher here. Make sure he didn't get his heart broken on this lovely Valentine's Day. Hey, man, if she's watching the live stream, she better know what
All right, he's having a seat. Got new meat.
And it looks like it's kind of, I don't know.
11 is Darian Tolentino.
And it looks like Laney's going to bring in a new pitcher, number 11.
Now on the mound for Laney College, number 11, Darian Tolentino.
Darian Tolentino coming in. He's going to try to bring some new spark to the Laney here. Some spark to the Laney Eagles. Now if it's a home run, it's going to be like supercharged with the song. And the Laney Eagles are hoping for a different outcome than the Philadelphia Eagles, who lost the Super Bowl this weekend. Tolentino got his warm-up pitches in. Now to the mound, we have number 9, Christopher Lopez. Bases loaded for Sierra. They're up by 11.
Now batting for the Wolverines, number 9, first baseman Christopher Lopez.
That one's going to be low in the dirt, bringing the first ball for Tolentino's appearance. That was going to be a ball. Bases loaded, so Tolentino's not really worried about a steal here. Except for the steal to home, which we all know Kawashima can make it. That one's going to be outside again, bringing the count to 3-0. That'll be the first strike of Tolentino's appearance, bringing the count to 3-1. That's going to be another strike. Lopez assumed that it was a ball, was already ready to walk off. Just like my plate on Thanksgiving, it's going to be a full count. And that one's going to go up in the air. Catcher's going to make an attempt, and he will get it. Bringing us the second out for Sierra. First out of Tolentino's pitching appearance.
Pitching for Sierra College, number 26, Bradley Morris.
Now coming up to the plate, we have another pinch hitter, number 26, Bradley Morris. Bases still loaded with 2 outs for Sierra, up 11 in the bottom of the 6th. And Morris is going to try to bring one in with him. One Wolverine, that is. That's going to be a strike. That one's going to be in the dirt, even in the count at 1. Big swing there. Will he get there? And no surprise, Kawashima gets to home, adding another run for Sierra. Score is going to be 15-3 now in the bottom of the 6th. The count's going to be 1-2 for Bradley Morris. And that will be a strike 3. Tolentino able to make it out of there, giving up only 1 run. Your score is still going to be 15-3. Sierra leading by 12, going into the top of the 7th.
Now on the mound for your Wolverines, number 13, Ryan Stone.
And Sierra's going to bring in a new pitcher here, Ryan Stone, giving him a new arm, maybe closing out this game. Score is still 15-3. Sierra up by 12. And if you wonder why there's a giant on your screen, it's because there is. Ryan Stone coming in at 6'2", 230 from Winners High School. Definitely one of the biggest playing today. And he's going to try to close out today's game.
Leading up the 7th inning for Laney College, number 30, Cesar Arguello.
Leading off for Laney, we have Cesar Arguello. And he's going to be the first challenger for Ryan Stone today. First hit's going to be a foul ball. Looks like it might have went into the soccer fields there. And that's going to be a nice strike in the bottom corner there, bringing the count to 0-2. First ball for Stone here, bringing the count to 1-2. That one's going to be low there, even in the count at 2. And that's going to be a nice strike. It was low there, but just high enough to be in the batter's box. So the first batter for Stone will be stricken out.
Batting for the Eagles, number 4, shortstop, D. Orta.
Now coming up for the Eagles, we have number 4, D. Orta, the shortstop. And he's going to try to get a hit under his belt today. And that first pitch is going to be a ball. D has gotten hit by a pitch today, so we'll see if that affects his swing. That's going to be a nice strike right down the middle. Even count at 1. And that one's just going to be outside. Count's going to be 2-1. Wolverines still up by 12. Sorry. Wolverines up by 12. Big swing there, but that's going to bring up the second strike. D. Orta looking to get on base. Ryan Stone looking to get his second strikeout. Oh, and he must be a ball magnet because that is the second time he has been hit by a pitch. Luckily, it was in a different spot this time.
Now batting for Laney, number 8, second baseman, Kane Moody.
And now batting, we have Kane Moody, number 8. And they are going to have a pinch runner today for Orta.
Pinch running on first base, number 1, RJ Gay.
RJ, what?
Gay.
And then pinch running, we have number 1, RJ Gay. He came in for Orta, who might be having some pains tomorrow. That first pitch is going to be low there. And he's going to have a nice hit down the third baseline. He's going to go for 2. Will he get it? And he's going to be safe. They're going to say the ball came out. Moody with a nice hit to bring the double, advancing the runner too. Now coming up to the plate.
Number 2, center fielder Ethan Wong.
Coming up to try to bring in his teammates, we have Ethan Wong. The center fielder today. And that first one's going to be a ball. And that one's going to be fouled into the dirt. Going to even the count out 1. That one's going to be low. Luckily, the catcher can stay with it. Prevent any attempts at coming home. Count's going to be 2-1. 1 out. And 2 on base for the Laney Eagles. That's going to be fouled. Even in the count at 2. That was going to be way outside there. Might have got away from him. Going to give Wong a full count. And that will be Stone's first walk of his appearance. Laney is going to have full bases, loaded bases.
Pinch hitter for Laney College, number 3, Frank Zapata.
And Frank Zapata is going to come in, try to bring somebody in with him. Get himself a nice RBR on the stat line. That's going to be low and outside. Ball 1. That's going to be a nice hit in between the third baseman and the shortstop. He's going to bring in 1. Can he get 2? He will get 2 RBIs in with him. So that's going to increase the Laney score, bringing them to 5.
Now batting for Laney, number 5, third baseman, Michael Gormley.
Number 5, Michael Gormley up. Hoping to replicate another hit like the previous one before. And that's going to be a nice hit into right field. Will he catch it? And he will. Andre Chacon with the catch there.
Now batting, number 10, right fielder, Matt Pontus.
Up to the plate now, we have Matt Pontus, right fielder. He's going to hope to get on base. That first pitch is going to be a strike. That's going to be a nice hit right into the Eagles bullpen. Hopefully everyone was wearing a helmet. And that's going to be strike 3, bringing the 3rd out for the Laney Eagles.
Right, baseball fans, here we are in the middle of the 7th, so you know what that means. It's time to stand up, stretch it out, take your blanket with you, and the 1 and the 2. Take me up to the ball game. Hot coffee. We don't have a hot coffee. That's fine. I need a Cracker Jacks.
All right, and we're back at the bottom of the 7th inning. Still with the Wolverines leading by 10 runs going into this. Tolentino still on the mound for the Eagles.
Now batting for the Wolverines, number 10, left fielder Mason Oliphant.
And now coming up to bat, we have number 10, the left fielder, Mason Oliphant. And he's going to hope to get on base today. And that first pitch is going to be a strike.
This is his first at bat.
This is his first. Oh, was he?
Because he came in to
Oh,
replace
yeah.
Harris.
I was wondering why I had his name written down. And that second one is going to be strike 2. Going to catch that inside corner of the strike zone. And that'll be a hit. He's going to try to get to first. Will he get there? And he will not. They will get it to the first baseman right before, bringing the first out for Sierra.
Now batting for the Wolverines, number 14, first baseman Jack Wise.
And now up for the Wolverines, we have number 14, Jack Weiss, coming in. Weiss has hit a home run today. He may be looking to get another one under his belt. And that first pitch is going to be a strike. That's going to be a solid hit. And the ball will be a little too high. He will get to first there. And he will get an extra base due to the ball.
Now batting for your Wolverines, number 4, second baseman Dylan Wells.
So after that hit by Harris, now we have number 4, Dylan Wells up. Wells also hit a home run his first time up at bat. And that one's going to be outside, bringing the count to 1-0. That's going to be another ball. Tolentino keeping an eye on Weiss. And that will be hit high into the air into the left field. We will see. Will it be going? And that will be a foul. It looked like it possibly could have went the distance, possibly could have stayed fair, but it will be a foul ball. So the count's going to be 2-1 here after that foul ball. And that pitch is going to be a ball, taking the count to 3-1. Still 1 out for the Wolverines. Jack Weiss on base. And that will be another ball. giving Wells a free base.
Now batting for the Wolverines, number 6, Masayuki Kawashima.
Now up to bat, we have number 6, Masayuki Kawashima. He's going to be looking to show off his speed once more. And that ball looks like it just got away from him there. Going to be way outside. And that's going to be a nice hit in between center and right field. And Masayuki is just going to take one base this time, but he will bring somebody in place for him. That'll be Jack Weiss, sorry. Bringing in another run for Sierra, putting the lead back to 11 runs.
Now batting for the Wolverines, right fielder Andre Chacon.
And now back up to bat, we have the right fielder, number 24, Andre Chacon. He had the nice catch in the last inning. That was going to get away from him, and Masayuki's going to get second, and they tried to get Wells at third, but failed. Is it 2 balls or 1? I don't know if I pressed it or not. I think it's 2. Count's going to be 2-0 here. Chacon looking to make a nice hit. Big swing there, but nothing but air. That'll be his first strike. And that's going to be another strike, even the count at 2-2. Tolentino looking to get a strikeout here. And that one will have some nice movement, but will catch the inside of the strike zone, bringing the second out for the Wolverines.
Now batting for the Wolverines, number 32, designated hitter Connor Smith.
And now up to hit, we have number 32, Connor Smith. Come in. And that will be a ball. Catcher lost hand of it for a little bit, but got it in grip. That one's going to be a strike there. Looked like it might have been down the middle. But, this elevated view, a lot of things look like they might be down the middle. Tolentino looking to get the third out and get him out of the 7th inning. And that one's going to be a ball. Got away from the pitcher a little. But he will be able to get it back, bringing the count to 2-1. 2 outs and still 2 Wolverines on base. That's going to be another high one. Count's going to be 3-1 here. Ooh, and that one's going to be inside, giving him a free base. It's going to have Sierra Wolverines with the bases loaded.
Now batting for the Wolverines, number 30, center fielder Zach Jenkins.
So Sierra has bases loaded with number 30, Zach Jenkins, coming up. He's looking to get an RBI. And that one's going to be way outside there. Laney does look like they're warming up their bullpen. Seems like we will see a new pitcher next inning. And this one's going to be outside, bringing the count to 2-0. And that's going to be a big swing there. We'll see where it goes. It's in right field, and the center fielder missed it. He's going to drop it. That's 1 run, 2 run, 3 runs, and a triple for Zach Jenkins there. And that's going to increase the lead by 14. The score is 19-5. Your Sierra Wolverines ahead.
Christopher Lopez.
And now to play, we have Christopher Lopez. He's going to try to add 1 more run to the scoreboard. And that one's going to be outside. Tolentino looking to just get out of this inning. And that's going to be another ball. Taking the count to 2-0. That's going to be another ball. Count's going to be 3-0. That's going to be a nice hit from, and that will bring another run there. Went straight through the third baseman. Going to give Lopez a base there and an RBI. Increasing the lead by just 1 more. And the coach is going to have a talk with the pitcher. Ask him, is everything all right at home? And it looks like they're going to be making a pitching switch here. Down by 15.
What number is that?
28.
Now on the mound for the Eagles, number 28, Aiden Knowles.
And the new pitcher for the Eagles is going to be Aiden Knowles. He's looking to come and get that last out for Laney and get them out of this 7th inning. Yikes.
Yeah. The airport code for Toronto.
Good.
Came from as they were flying in one day, they were listening to the airplane and they heard the Morse code. And all of a sudden, you're hearing that, and Neil goes off. Hey, I got an idea. It's the idea for you.
And coming in for the Wolverines, we have Bradley Morris.
Now batting for Sierra College, number 26, catcher Bradley Morris.
And Bradley's going to be the first hitter to go up against Knowles. And his first pitch is going to be a strike. That's going to be a nice hit right to the third baseman who loses it. And we're going in the outfielder tries to throw it. Left fielder tried to throw it. Looks like he might have second guessed himself and ball got loose. Either way, that's going to be a hit for Sierra, putting a runner on third and second.
Number 10, Mason Oliphant.
And now batting for the Wolverines, we have number 10, Mason Alfont. And he's going to see if he can also get a base. And that first pitch is a ball. That's going to be a big hit in the air. Looks like a little short of the football field there. Count's going to be 1-1. Still 2 outs for the Wolverines. And that's going to be a nice connection. We'll see. Will it stay fair? And it looked like it went right into the soccer field. That's going to bring the count to 1-2. Knowles looking to get the third out of this inning. And that will be the third strike, giving the third out of this inning and taking us to the top of the 8th, where Mr. Willie will be getting back on. You'll be able to hear his beautiful voice before this game is over.
Now on the mound for the Wolverines, number 29, Sam Grannis. So hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, listening to us on the stream. TJ, a big hand. Give him a hand. You know, he did fantastic. Second day on the live stream here, so he's been coming in, doing a couple innings in the middle of the game, and I think it's a good thing. It's fantastic. I'm not sure how many people are watching. I don't see anybody commenting today. We had a whole bunch of people commenting yesterday, and not sure where you're all watching from today. That's okay. Getting ready to start off eighth here. Leading off for the Eagles, number 22, first baseman, Josh Fairchild. Fairchild yet to get a hit today. Grounded one down to first base earlier and hit into a double play. Second at bat. First at bat was a strikeout. Hits this one down to the first baseman, runs over, tosses it to Granis, who runs over from the mound and makes the out. Now batting, number 19, left fielder, Jaden Gilbert. Cheap Band-Aid says, good job, TJ. Right on. Thank you very much. Now we got family out there all across the country, wherever you are. We appreciate you guys listening in and supporting the Wolverines. And ouch. Gilbert just wrapped up, went down. You could see that kind of twisting of the ankle. Again, Eagles keeping largely the same lineup throughout the game. There was a substitution at catcher. Frank Zapata came in. Got a nice 2 RBI hit earlier. But it's the only substitution. Did have a pinch runner come in at short, or it was a pinch runner for D. Ortha, the shortstop. And I did not get to see if somebody replaced him in the field or if he came back. That one's going to be high and a walk. So a walk for Gilbert. Now batting, number 30, designated hitter, Cesar Arguello. So one out, runner on for Sam Granis, Del Oro High School grad, who's really the veteran of the team between injuries and red shirt and COVID year. The guy's been here for a while. He knows the way around. I think they've already given him an honorary parking pass, you know, veteran. Park wherever you want, man. You've been here. And there's a strike from Sam. 1-1 with one out. One base runner on. 20-5 the score. The Wolverines leading by 15. And that line shot out into the softball field. We'll call that offsides. That one able to get past the first baseman Wise, and so Arguello is going to be safe at first, and Gilbert stops at second. Now batting, number 1, shortstop, RJ Gay. So Gay, who had come in as a pinch runner, now up to bat. Answers that question. Big swing from Gay on the second pitch, 1-1. And pops it up off the ground. Quick throw to second. And as the runner was coming in, Wells was unable to turn that around, get the throw off to first. Excuse me, that's not Wells. That is somebody else. Dylan Wells been replaced at second. Get that in a second. Now batting number 8, second baseman Kane Woody. So runners at first and third for Laney, and Moody pops that one up, and it's going to go into the visitors' bullpen. Granis on the mound here in the 8th inning for the Wolverines. 2 outs. He needs one more. And there is another arm in the bullpen for the Wolverines. And he may be coming in the 9th. Nice throw, strike from Granis. 2-2, 2 outs. That one popped up, coming back. Wow, bounced just to the left of the stands here at Sierra College. Hit the backside of the fence. That was an interesting one. Count remains 2-2, 2 outs, 2 runners on. And lines one foul over to the fence guarding the bullpen along the third base side. Shadows are getting long. Look at that. Batter's shadow extending all the way into the dugout now. 5-12. Granis sets. And inside, runners taking off. So RJ Gay heads to second. Or no, excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, number 1. Sorry about that, folks. Swing, miss, and the K for Moody. And welcome back, baseball fans. We're here in the bottom of the 8th, getting things started. Leading off for the Wolverines, number 14, first baseman Jack Wise. So Jack Wise fouls that one back to the net, getting things started here in the 8th. Wise having the big game. Take a look at his stat sheet. 3 singles and, of course, that one bomb. Absolutely beautiful home run from Jack Wise. His batting stats going up today. And Matsuki Kono is on deck. He came in to replace Dylan Wells at second. That pitch outside for ball 1. 1-2 the count to this first batter in the bottom of the 8th. Julie's in the house. Yeah, the discussion about the score, Sierra's running it up, and if you were able to catch the game yesterday, you know why. I mean, they went into the 9th with a 3-run lead, and other team put up 4 and able to steal the game there in the 9th. Sierra is not letting anything go. Nothing's being taken for granted today. Now batting for the Wolverines, second baseman Mitsuki Kono. So Kono in his first at-bat of the day sees that first pitch outside for ball 1. And fouls that one back, evening up the count at 1-1. Pitch outside. And that pitch inside for ball 3 to Kono. Again, Dylan Wells had a heck of a day. Kicked the long ball off the long ball marathon here with a home run there in the second inning to lead off the second inning. But he has sat down, and Kono is coming in. A lot of substitutions, of course, as the score began to run up for the Wolverines. They made a lot of defensive substitutions, change it up, bring a lot of other people in. And first baseman runs over, makes the grab. Pitcher able to get there in time, so Aiden Knowles tags first and gets the out. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 6, shortstop Masayuki Kawashima. High fly ball into center field. I don't even think he took a step, did he? I mean, put it down as the F8 and chalk that one up. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 24, Andre Chacon. Chacon, the right fielder, comes to the plate. Chacon out of Greeley, Colorado, University High School there. Second year with the Wolverines. And watches that one on the outside edge for the strike. Two outs so far for Knowles as he looks back to second. And Chacon swings, and that one goes high and deep into center right. Center fielder Ethan Wong able to make the grab. And in the 8th, Wolverines hold the lead 20-5. Now coming to the mound for the Wolverines, number 11, Fuga Yambe. Coming back top of the 9th, and Wolverines Bring in the closer, Fuga Yambe, to finish this one off. As we're all jumping up here, Fuga, always great walk-ups. Leading off the ninth for the Eagles, number 2, center fielder Ethan Wong. First pitch from Yambe, down the middle, but a little high. Ball 1. Catcher Frank Zapata on deck. Looked at it, held up. So ball 2. Wong able to make the last catch there to end the last inning. And that one also high. 3-0 from Fuga, who is a strike thrower. There he dials it in and gets a strike. 3-1. Outside edge of the plate. Fuga gets 2 strikes in a row, taking us to the full count. And Yambe set and deals. Wong swings, and it goes deep into center, and Jenkins able to slide over, make the grab for the out. Now batting, number 3, catcher Frank Zapata. Pitch catches the outside edge for the strike. 0-1 to Zapata. Had a nice hit the last time up. 2 RBI single. And that one just a little too far outside. 1-1 now with 1 out. Turns, fouls that one back to the net. 1-2. Third baseman Gormley is on deck. That one blown away in the other batter box. 2-2. And connects on that one into center field. Jenkins slides over to his left and makes the grab. F8, that's 2 in a row for him. Now batting number 5, Michael Gormley. Okay, top of the 9th, 2 outs. Wolverines trying to finish this off here. And strike one. A lot of the crowd already left. Getting kind of cold, and as the sun is going down, there's less and less sun to keep them warm. They've made their way to the parking lot. Zapata turns on that, fouls it out. Not quite to the parking lot, but let's say to the football field at least. Strong hit into left, and so Gormley gets the hit. Now batting number 10, right fielder Matt Pontus. So one runner on and 2 outs. And Pontus swings at the first pitch. Pontus struck out his first time up. But he did get a double later on. And another swing. So 2 strikes. If last strike guy was here, he would be running and yelling right now. Cheer him on, folks, wherever you are. Yambe delivers outside for ball 1, 1-2. Fairchild, the first baseman, on deck if Pontus can extend this game. And this one popped up. Second baseman, nope, first baseman slides over. Jack Wise makes the grab, and this one is over. And by a final score of 20-5, your Wolverines take this one over Laney College. We want to thank all of the fans for coming out today, and those fans that may have made the drive from Laney to support their Eagles. And, of course, we thank all of you folks watching at home, watching us live via live stream on YouTube. Once again, want to remind you, we've got 2 more games coming up this week as the Wolverines are right here at home taking on Yuba College for a 1 p.m. start on Friday. Note the time change. Now 1 p.m. on Friday against Yuba College, and then on Saturday, 1 p.m. as Sierra takes on Los Medanos here in Rockland. If you can't join us here at the field, be sure to join us live on YouTube as we can catch all of our home action in Rockland here at Sierra being live stream each and every home game. Once again, final from Rockland, 20-5. Thank you all for coming out and joining us today till Friday. Good night. See you later, sir. Good one. Julie. Bye.